কেমতি লাগছে বল
Do you resist learning? Uh, as a mid-career professional, we all need to learn all the time because nobody is born with all the knowledge of the world. Time is changing and everybody needs to learn. But do you resist learning? Because it takes some effort, much time, practice, and all that. If it is that, then I have 8 points to share with you. Some of them I have found out the answer. Some I find different answers from different people, but I have my outlook which I'll share with you. And give it a thought if you think that it should be uh, mm, uh, deliberated on. So, hi, I'm Sangeeta. I'm a USP creator coach and I help people to get timely promotion and before that achieve significance at workplace and to enjoy their work. Also, I help them to craft a very distinct profile which they love. So when I think I should, from my own experience, I should share with people so that they do not commit the same mistakes over and over again. I thought I should start coaching, and when I started, it is okay when people talk to me. Of course, it is. It starts with conversation because no, not each of us know about the the problems that we face, and there are simple solutions to that. Actually, that has been my experience. There are simple solutions to each and every problem, but it is so difficult to perceive that solution because of our mindset, the way we think. The anger is too much, the hatred is too much. We cannot think beyond whatever we are thinking. So that has been the problem with everybody. So not to worry about that. But when you think like that, I would request you to give yourself that perspective as well, that this is normal to think this way, but there is another way to think as well. Can you think that? So when I tell people that, they say it is so easy for you to tell this, it is not easy to implement. I agree, it is not easy to implement. That is why we need to learn. If it would have been very easy, then why the effort? Why the coaching? It takes experience as to how we need to handle the problems that we have been facing all our life due to simple things of perspectives. Everything they say is happening for our own good. But do we see everything to be for our own good? Do we see that these are positive things that is happening for our own good? We can't see. We cannot see unless somebody gives us that perspective. But we can also give ourselves that perspective, although it sometimes requires some hard hitting thoughts to ourselves because our habits are so entrenched into our mind that we think that the things those are happening around us are real. Those are real, of course, but those are um, uh, flexible flexible in nature, and those can be reoriented, given a different meaning. Do you agree with me on that? It is possible. So I have a plan which is called AHAP. It starts with action, habit, attitude, and perception. So these are the four things which are responsible for the way we think. Those can be changed. Habit, it takes a lot of time, lot of practice, but it only takes 21 days of persistent, consistent effort. 21 days, and then the habit is gone. It starts going, you know. So It is that simple. But when I talk to people, even though I see, they also see that something is wrong, they won't say that. And if they don't say, how can anybody tell that on their face? Problem is written all over the world, right? But if you refuse to see that, who can make you see? So um, somebody told me, I am happy even if I have to wake up at midnight to serve a call. You cannot call that as 9 to 5 job. My job is 24 hours job, but I am happy. Can you see that I am not happy? Oh, I'm not able to see the unhappiness on your face, but there is a tinge of unhappiness in your voice. Why at all are you here? Looking for something. Nobody knows what, but you are looking for something, some solution to improve your life, isn't it? So that is the answer I will give, but it is not a challenge. I am asking, I am requesting to take a very, very close look at your life and save some time for yourself. You can do without all those things. Can you not automate? Uh, you don't have to speak to anybody at night if you automate things. But if you say that there is no provision of automation, then that is the effort you need to make. And how to do that is your kind of how to find out the solution is the task that you need to undertake. The second thing is, somebody told me I am looking to improve my communication skill. Everybody says that I am a chamcha of my boss. So that is what the person told me. You won't believe. So then I asked him, what is the solution that you are looking for? Why not start speaking to people? Why not write? Communication is not about English, it is about how you communicate. So, whatever you are saying in Hindi or any other language, are you able to tell it, convey your ideas to somebody else? That is communication skill. It doesn't mean English. But if it is in English, then all the best, all the better. So, but how to improve your communication skill if you stay away from learning? You have to write a lot because communication skill is basically reading, writing, speaking, and listening. So how much listening do you do? How much speaking do you do? How much writing? I don't see many people writing these days, black and white, pen and paper. It doesn't matter. You can write on your laptop also, but that doesn't serve the purpose, right? So pen and paper, black and white, you need to write. Listening is another skill, very difficult to implement. So nowadays we listen so very less. So that is what communication skill is. Again, learning is required. Third is, can I have the job of my dreams if I take the course? I have three level of courses, and you cannot be a graduate unless you have graduated from the primary school, secondary school, higher secondary school. So that is why the level of courses. So from the beginning, if you have the proficiency, you can easily do that and go to the next level. So uh, can I get the dream job? So are you not in a dream job? Why not? Why do you think your job is not a dream job? That is where learning again comes. Who knows if you go to another job and that job is any better, you'll change job with all the effort and you will find the same circumstances there also. Why? Because the circumstances are not the reason why you are unhappy. It is because you don't uh, adjust to the circumstances or you haven't learned something. That is the reason. Mostly, that is the reason. So, again, you need to learn. Then, limited availability due to heavy workloads and personal commitments. That is what I am saying. If your efficiency is not there, your workload will be heavy and you will not be able to finish your work in time. So how to develop efficiency? Again, you need to learn. Then training may not directly apply to uh, my current job responsibilities or career goals. Well, not directly, but indirectly, definitely. So that is what I am ensuring. I I cannot take everybody's personal circumstances into account because I haven't met you. But most of us, whatever is the main way, mm, uh, reasons for dissatisfaction and heavy workload, everybody knows that, right? So again, you need to learn. Then resistance to change, especially if the training introduces new technologies or methodologies. You won't believe mid-career professionals who are in their 40s right now, 90% of them are technology averse, which means they do not like to integrate technology into their work style. So the work requires high speed, and unless technology is there, you cannot cope up. That is the reality. Who can help you if you, and it is not that difficult. You are not asked to create or make a machine. You are asked to use the machine, use the software. That doesn't take much. It just takes some practice under somebody's guidance. So again, you need to learn. Negative past experience with training program? Yes, I agree with you. There are many training programs which do not teach what they promise to teach. But here I can assure you that you have a community where I cannot escape if I'm not doing my job. If the training is not done, you have a community where you can speak. You are in Facebook, right? You can speak there. You can tell about that there. But before that, do you not would you not try to see whether you are on the right track or not? Is what you need to do. Again, you need to learn. So the blame game is way heavier than the learning. You know, it takes a lot of effort to blame somebody. It takes very little effort to learn something. So why not learn and stop the blame game? uh, People don't take it easily because no, this blame game is somewhat enjoyable after that kind of habit is inculcated within us. So again, mindset change is required, and again, one needs to learn. Unwillingness to confront gaps in knowledge or skills. As I said in the beginning, it is so, while I am concluding this live, that if you are not willing to uh, plug the gaps in your knowledge, how can you be efficient? And is that a crime? Plugging your knowledge gap? That is something one needs to do. Otherwise, how can you train your juniors? How can you expect your juniors to do so? So, what you won't do, the juniors won't follow. And then you will have a very inefficient team, which will not do anybody any good. So, we need to learn. So, all I have is that whatever objection you might be having, uh, ignorance is very expensive. Compared to that, investing in my course or anybody's course that is relevant to you is not at all expensive. Not at all expensive. It is, one needs to be at par with the technology, with the development, whatever is happening. We need to learn. We need to grow. We need to grow at every moment. So, mm, if you feel like it, then you can book a call with me, for a one-to-one call, to see what gap you have and how we can together plug that gap. See you there. Hope this is enjoyable for you and you have learned few tricks, tips, and insights out of this. Thank you for watching.